Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this Python series, we will be discussing about Python if and else statement. In this article, you will learn how to create decisions in a Python program using different forms of if else statements. So basically, what is if and else statement in Python 3? Decision making is required when we want to execute a code only if a certain condition is satisfied. Then if else or if these type of statement is used in Python 3 for decision making. So basically what's the syntax for this if statement we will be discussing. First we will be opening our project by clicking on PyCharm projects, and now first we will be creating a new file for it, new Python file, which we will be keeping it if else statements. So in this, so basically what's the expression of a statement? First we will be writing if, then there will be a statement, so there will be a condition which we will be writing, like it will be an expression, and then there will be an colon, then it will indent to the next line, and we will be writing our statement which we want to get executed. Here the program evaluate the expression and will execute statement only if the test expression is true. If the text expression is false, the statement is not executed. Suppose if this statement is true, then the program will execute the statement. Otherwise, if this statement is false, then it will not execute this line. In Python 3, the body of the if statement is indicated by the indentation. So this is the body of the statement. This is the body of the statement which is indented by these four lines. The body starts with an indentation and the first unindented line marks the end. Python interprets non-zero values as true. None and zero are interpreted as false. So we'll be taking an example of a statement. Suppose number equal to 10. If num is greater than 0, wait, I'm just gonna do one thing. Okay, if number is greater than 0, then print num. So we'll be printing one more statement which will be printing every time whether it is false or true. If the number is greater than 0, it will print the number. Otherwise it will print and it will print the last line executed. If the number is not greater than 0, it will only print the executed line. Let's see, like 10 and executed. If suppose I have given over here -1, and then I have run this if else print, it's shown executed because it didn't execute that body part in it. So in this example, number is greater than 0 is the test expression. So this is the test expression, and the body of if is executed only if this evaluates to true. When the variable num is equal to 10, test expression is true and statement inside the body of if are executed. If the variable num is equal to -1 like this, test variable is false and statement inside the body of if are skipped. The print statement falls outside of the if block, hence it is executed regardless of the test expression, and that body should be unindented. So now we will be talking, so this is what we have talked about if statement. Now we will be talking about if and else statement. So what will be the expression for if and else statement? So expression will be like, expression for if will be same as we have seen in the previous, and there will be the body like statement in it. After that there will be a else part also, and there will be a body for else part. So as we have seen in the previous, if the statement is true, the body was getting executed. But in case of false, there is no body which can be executed. But in this if else scenario, if the expression is true, the body will get executed. If the expression is not true, then this body will get executed of the else part. The if else statement evaluates test expression and will execute the body of if only when the test condition is true. If the condition is false, the body of the else is executed. Indentation is used to separate the block. So let's take an example of if and else. So simply what we are doing over here, as we have seen that we have suppose we have a number equal to 10. If num is greater than 0, then print if bar, then do one thing, print num, else print number is less than 0. So let's execute this. As so first comment this out, we don't need this for now. If we will be running this if and else statement, then what we are getting, number 10. Now if I am gonna just change this value and keep it as -1, if I will be running this, now we are getting number is less than 0. See, this else part is running because the condition is false in this case, so this is running the body of else right now. When num is equal to When num is equal to 10, the test expression is true and the body of if is executed and the body of else is kept. If the number is equal to -1, then expression is false and the body of else is executed and the body of if is kept. The num is equal to 0, test expression is true and body of if is executed and body of else is executed. Python if elif else statement. If you have came from previous programming background, so you have know that there are if, else if and else statement. But in Python there are Python, like I'm just gonna show you. Like there will be if, if, and there will be else in the last. There are no else if. There will be elif in Python 3. So what will be the body of this? If what will be the syntax of this? Expression body elif expression body else body. So this will be the syntax of if elif else statement. So if elif is short for else if, it the elif is short for else if, it allows us to check for multiple expression. If the condition for if is false, it checks the condition for the next elif block and so on. If all the conditions are false, the body of else is executed. Only one block among the several if else blocks is executed according to the condition. The if block can have only one else block. The if block can only have one else block, but it can have multiple elif blocks. We can provide multiple elif conditions. There is no restrictions on providing multiple elif condition, but there will be one if condition and one else condition for every block. So this is the flow chart of if elif condition. If the expression is true, then it will execute the body of if. If the expression is false, then it will execute the body of elif expression. If the if the expression of elif is also false, then it will execute the body of else. So this is the flow chart of if elif else statement. Let's take an example of if elif else statement in Python. Let's remove this first. So I'm just gonna take num equal to 5, and if I'll be printing if num is greater than 0, print positive. Elif num is equal to 0, print 0. Else print negative. Oops, I didn't provide double quotes, so it will be negative. And you must provide double quotes, otherwise it will give you an error. So if I'll be running this, so it will run the if statement because it's true. If I'll be providing 0 over here, it will be executing elif statement. If I'll be providing -1 as in value, it will execute the else statement. So this is how if else statement works. So we can also put that in input functionality to change, to provide the value at the time of running. Enter the number, so that we don't want to run it again and again. So, or we don't want to change the value again and again, like we can provide 10, or if I want to run it again and I just want to give -1, I can give -1, oops, -1, it's negative. So we can provide value like this also. So now we'll be talking about Python nested if statement. We can have a if else statement inside another if else statement. So are you getting confused right now by this? Let me make it clear. So this process is called nesting in computer programming. Any number of these statements can be nested inside one another. Indentation is the only way to figure out the level of nesting. They can get confusing, so they must be avoided unless necessary. So let me give you an example for nested statements. Let's make this commented out. So let me make the screen a little bit clear so it will be more visible to you guys. Let's take an example. Num equal to floor input, enter the number. If num is greater than equal to 0, if num equal to 0, print 0, else print positive number, else print negative number. So what it is doing basically, first it will run this command. Let me show you the result first. If I'll be putting -1, so what it is doing, it is directly giving negative number. Like the loop started from here, it will check the condition. If num is greater than or equal to 0, it is not greater than equal to 0, -1. So it just came into that else and execute this else body part. So it is print negative number. Now if I'll be providing like 22, so what it gives to us, like positive number, what happened, it execute this body part. It just check the number is equal to greater than or equal to 0. Yes, it is greater than equal to 0. Now it come into the nested part of if and else statement. This is the nested statement. So if someone will ask you what is nested if and else statement, you can relate it with this example. So now it will check inside this, if it will check if number is equal to 0, no. So it will execute the else part, the number is positive number, so it is giving like this. If I'll be running this again and providing number 0, then it will be giving 0. Like it has first check if number is greater than or equal to 0, then it will check if number is equal to 0. So it will execute this body part. And remember, if you will provide like this, number is greater than 0, then see what there will be the result. There will be no result, because if number is greater than 0, so it will not execute this part, because you have given the condition number is greater than 0. You have not given the condition number is equal to 0. So this much about Python 3 nested if statements and this example. So we will be keeping this much about if statements, if else statement, if else statement, and Python nested statements in this video. And we can provide multiple elif conditions in if and else statement, but there will be only one if statement and one else statement. So we'll be keeping this much in this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, take care and goodbye.